the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
Oh man, my bad. I'm muted. I ain't realize I'm muted. I'm tired, y'all. Okay. But y'all should be able to hear me now. Thank y'all for tuning in to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Punch that like button on your way in the building. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. We're growing from a subscriber standpoint. We continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Punch that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Punch that like button. Man, TD can't even remember to unmute his mic. You know, it's that bum stuff is what bums do sometimes. You know what I mean? Sorry, man. Hey, you know, I'll apologize for being a bum. All right. But listen, oh man, I'm a little warm, but I said, man, I want to go live. You know why? Because you know, when you go to a funeral and stuff, you know, your mind be going, you be thinking about stuff, you know, and I just said, man, the one thing that I know where I can get some comfort is when I do go live and I can hang out with my people, man. So I'm live right now. I really want to kick back and just relax and talk to y'all, which I'm gonna do that, man. Let me not turn the lights off, but I'm gonna dim the lights a little bit. We're gonna dim the lights a little bit, man, so I can relax. I went to sleep like 3 a.m. because we decided we wanted to introduce the kids to Top Gun Maverick. Because we had already showed them part one, so we watched part two last night. After all of that, I think I went to bed at 3 a.m. and then woke up at 6 a.m. and by 6:30 I was on the road headed down to South Florida. Um, and I attended the funeral. It went well. And then about 2 hours after the funeral, hanging out with my parents for a little bit. I hit the road right back, and I probably got here 45 minutes ago. I got back 45 minutes ago, and I don't know. I just said, man, I want to go live. I just want to go hang out with everybody, talk about these trash teams today, like Buffalo. Just wanted to hang out. I got some film, all 22 from the game, just play a little bit of it. Maybe just for about an hour or something, we could just chill, relax, and just, kick it, man. Talk about some of the game, look at some of the film together, and just, take it from there. It's that simple. So, TD, are you going to any Dolphin games this season? Maybe one or two games. One for sure. December 8th, I'm going to because I'm hosting an event. So y'all need to come hang out with me at the event. The ticket prices are really cheap. I think the whole package, if I'm not mistaken, is like $280. That's gonna allow you to be in a private section with me, Richie, Jake Asman, and a whole bunch of Dolphins and Jets fans from the round table chilling. We booked the whole terrace with the Dolphins. So yeah, come through. Also, it includes the Saturday night meet and greet at Miller Ale House. So we're gonna have our own section there where we're gonna be kicking it, Just it's gonna be a good weekend, December 8th. But get your tickets now because they're gonna be gone eventually. I'll probably give it another month and they'll be gone. So get your tickets now. But yeah, man, on my way home, driving on the road, I was listening to some stuff. Let me set this up. I was listening to some stuff, and it sounds like the Bills trash, like I've been telling y'all. Yeah, I know it's preseason, but they still trash. Jordan Love out here cooking, Caleb Williams out here cooking. JJ McCarthy looked like he was gonna be a bum, and then all of a sudden, after that pick, he start cooking. I'm seeing what's going on out here in this little league, But the Dolphins, man, we gonna see next week. We're gonna see who cooking next week. But yeah, we got film study, we got grades, and just a little brief talk about reality from week one. But yeah, see, my sister said Dolphins defense looks good. Well, we'll see when the first unit plays against another first unit. I've been hearing a lot of talk about, certain units looking good, certain players looking good. I even heard a discussion about the O-line today. Man, certain guys on the O-line look like they should be starters. We really gonna deduce what we saw into guys being starters when they were playing against second units? Do y'all know the difference between a starting offensive line and a backup offensive line? Do you know the difference between a starting pass rush versus a defensive a backup pass rush? Please do not. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you so much. You going to Target? Behave. Please. Please. What do you mean you got my wallet? Y'all pray for me. Or donate to the channel to keep me sane. Oh my. What was I talking about? She done threw me off. Wife going to Target. Now I can't think. I didn't know what I was talking about. Offensive lines and defensive lines. Y'all, it's so different. It's so different. You cannot take what none of our offensive linemen did last night and say, man, they should be starters. Any guy should be a starter. Now, honorable mention, I like what Patrick Paul was doing last night, but I got to see him against some of the best defensive ends before I'm going to sit there and say something like that. It's crazy to me how you could look at a game last night of reserves playing and deduce that somebody should be a starter. Makes absolutely no sense. Not unless you're trolling. like I'll probably be doing sometimes. And I'm seeing high-level conversations about certain guys need to be a starter based off of what they did yesterday, going against Atlanta's in Atlanta's the defensive front, weak as it is, the pass rush, and we gonna judge it off of their starters. Yeah. Let's go to some grades. Let me pull up. I want to look at some preseason PFF grades. Yeah, let me pull this up for us. Miami Dolphins PFF. I'm gonna share screen in a second. I want to look at some of the roster grades from last night. No, that's draft year. I want grades. Yeah, I don't want to see last year's numbers. Y'all got their grades. Position, all draft year. I don't care about draft year. I want to see last night's game grades. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, Atlanta Falcons. Y'all give me a second. See if I can get them to give me player grades. All right, by team, Miami Dolphins. And it takes me right back to the roster in draft year. It's not what I want to see. So now I'm going to have to do it individually, player by player, which sucks. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I might be on to something. Miami Dolphins. Okay, 1-0. Falcons. Miami Dolphins season grade. Overall, the team was a 61.3. Offense was 45.3. Passing. Oh, let me put this on the screen. My bad. Y'all. Present, share screen. I actually like this. The way got it broke out now. I kind of like this. Let me make it a little bit bigger for y'all. Oh, it's already at 150. Well, we'll go 170. We'll go back to 150. I think y'all might be able to see it. All right, preseason 2024 league NFL teams schedule, team report schedule, team. All right. So what it tells us is that the Dolphins as a team last night was a 61.3. Offense 45.3, which is atrocious. Pass game was 45.8. Pass blocking was a 60.8, which shows you that was terrible on the offensive line. Receiving grade was a 41.5. Wide receivers were trash. Overall run grade was a 53.2. The running game was trash. And I know some people would be like, the running game was well. I mean, when you really look at how many negative like, here's what I noticed about the running game. It actually was trash last night. We had a lot of plays where it was -1, -2, back to the line of scrimmage, and then you'll have a guy pop off 10 yards. Overall, it actually wasn't great. Run blocking was atrocious as well, 58.4. Defense led the way, 78.4. Run defense, 79.4. Tackling, 61.6. Pass rush, 64.4. Coverage. So tackling and pass rush wasn't good. And tackling was very disappointing, Channing Tindall. Coverage, 74. Very good job in the secondary. Special teams, 74. Game report. I never seen this. So, okay. All right. We got some details. Let me game report. Let me check something out real quick. Let me hit defense. Oh, we got the players. All right, we're gonna come back to that. This is making me happy now. Oh, yeah. Let's go to offense. They got the detail reports. Oh, PFF might be changing this year. These are the detail reports. All right. Well, at least the premium stats. Okay, so our highest rated offensive player, rightfully so, was Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright was our highest rated offensive player. Next up, Jack Driscoll, who did play well, but let me put the pause button, okay? This is an example of what I'm talking about. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. All Jack Driscoll did last night is told me we need to see him in the ones to see if he's actually that dude. He had a heck of a night last night. He had a heck of a night. But that means he should be getting more reps with the ones. And next week, maybe you want to try him at the ones to see, is he really as advertised? That's what that's about. Patrick Paul was next, rightfully so, even though it still says in run blocking he wasn't so great. And we'll watch some film to see where they're getting that from. But he did a good job pass blocking. Tanner Connor, 64, pass blocking atrocious at the tight end position. Catching the ball, he was good. Run blocking, horrible. And last but not least, Sean Harlow. And because anything under 64 is terrible to me. And Sean Harlow playing center because, Brewer's out. Looked like he got some really good reps to get 60 snaps, just like Patrick Paul. So Harlow played majority of the game, but this isn't great. The pass blocking was straight, but the run blocking was atrocious between him and Patrick Paul. So that is very interesting. That is very interesting because last night, if you really notice, there was too many tackle for losses or just getting back to the line of scrimmage. All the rest of the offense, I don't know what to call it. Just atrocious. Just atrocious. Lester Cotton, terrible. I mean, pass blocking for the whole team was good. At least the linemen for the most part. Pass blocking was in green for everybody except Ryan Hayes and Tanner Connor. But everybody else did very well at pass blocking. But run blocking was just atrocious across the board. And Ryan Hayes was one of the lone pass blockers outside of them in the wide receivers. Did a good job pass blocking. Who's at the bottom here? Mike White, the worst one in the game, and Skyler, the fourth worst. Boy, oh boy. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see if I want to look at something else. I'm gonna go to passing, pressure, depth. Skyler and Mike White. These are just atrocious numbers. Let me see. Now here this is where I'll be fair. Skyler had 4 drops and Mike White had 3 drops. So if I take away 4 attempts from Skyler, he's 8 for 15. That still ain't good, a little bit over 50%. If I take away 3 from Mike White, he's 4 for 11, and that's still horrible. So even though the team didn't help with the drops, it still wasn't where you want to be. Skyler with 2 turnover-worthy plays, in which he did 1, and Mike White with 1 turnover-worthy plays. 0 big-time throws from either of them. Mike White had 1.9 yards per attempt, which is atrocious. Man. Defensive pressures. I'll give Skyler a little bit more of an excuse because he was pressured 10 times out of the 19 attempts. More than half of his were pressures. But Mike White was only pressured 3 times, and that doesn't make sense to be so bad with only 3 pressures. Not good at all. Not good at all. Just terrible output, y'all. All right, let's go to receiving. Hold on. Let me see with these receivers. Okay, what are we looking like in the receiver room? I mean, everybody was bad except Jalen Wright, man. I don't even want to talk about these guys. I don't even want to talk about these guys. These were the big disappointments, y'all. These were the big disappointments right here, these wide receivers. And this is why Mike McDaniel's scrambling right now with those receivers. I'm not looking at they mess. They all trash last night. All of them was trash last night. Get off the screen. What are you doing? All right, let me see. Rushing. Well, we kind of know what our guy is. Take it to the front. So, yeah, Chris Brooks got more carries than anyone, but obviously Jalen Wright was the most productive back. But I also don't want to, knock on him. And the reason why is because the run blocking was horrible on the O-line, and we saw that in the grades. Let's look at the run blocking from the O-line. Wide receiver, Craig Crab. Malik Washington, a wide receiver. Ryan Hayes, left tackle. Good job last night. Jake Driscoll, right tackle. But the interior O-line was horrible. Look at all that yellow, orange, and red. The interior O-line was trash from center and both guards. Zone run blocking, just bad across the board. Gap, it didn't matter. Let me go to pass blocking. That's where we may have been a little better last night, as I expected. Left guard, center, right tackle, center, tight end, left tackle, right tackle, halfback. Yeah. Here's what's interesting about this. When you look at the snap count, right? across the board. Oh, except Ryan Hayes, just terrible pass blocking. Tanner Connor, terrible. Keon Smith, who got hurt. Only 5 plays, but was the worst in those 5 plays. Oh, man. Jody Forrester, he was solid. Indian with an old lineman. So pass blocking for the main guys isn't so bad. Wasn't so bad. Defensive side of the ball. Sierra Neal was the star last night. The first play of the game on kickoff, he even made a play. He was the star of the show last night, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know that. All over the field. Buffalo screwed up by not keeping him. Let's break it down. Jason Mater. Now remember, Sierra Neal didn't get a lot of snaps either. So that's something to think about. But Jason Mater made a name for himself at the cornerback position last night. He just was terrible at tackling and pass rush whenever he was sitting in. His coverage grade and run defense was really good. He had a really good run defensive snaps of 17 and coverage of 16. So that's some good weight to it. So good night for him. I got to start checking for him more because I didn't know who I would have been looking at. Jonathan Harris. Interesting. Made some plays. Curtis Bolton, middle linebacker. Pillai made some plays. Nick Needham. Grayson Murphy. Patrick McMorris. Mark Perry. Neville Gallimore. Isaiah Johnson. Isaiah Mack. This scheme. Ethan Bonner. But let me say this. Let's go all the way down here to Channing Tindall. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it no more. The only solid grade he got was pass rush because he came on the blitz with nobody blocking him for the sack. That's it. I don't want to hear it no more. Y'all stop bringing this man up like he's supposed to be it. Please stop. And I ain't trying to knock on him, but I'm just saying. Another Greer pick ain't looking good. You know what? I need to make a list. Channing Tindall, Cam Smith, Noah Igbenogany, Hunter Long. I need to start making the list. Because they act like Chris Grier just be making all the moves. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the moves that have been supposed to be saving us money for years. These are the moves that were supposed to save us money for years by developing talent in the draft. And what do we do every year? We got to go get Byron Jones because Noah Igbenogany ain't there. Spend big money. That ain't work out. We got to extend Xavier Howard because the draft picks ain't working out. We got to go get Will Fuller because the draft pick ain't working out. We got to go get linebackers, Brooks and all these guys because the Tindall ain't working out. We got to go get Jonnu because none of the tight ends are working out. We got to go spend more money than we should have if we were hitting on these picks. Y'all keep ignoring this stuff, thinking Grier just perfect because he signed somebody already on the roster. Man, please. So y'all leave me alone about Channing Tindall. I tried to tell y'all. And look at what his worst score is. Y'all see this right here, 29-4? What was I telling y'all in the game last night? Oh, Tendo up, missed tackle. Oh, Tendo up, missed tackle. Oh, Tendo up, missed another tackle. And every time he missed a tackle, he slapped his helmet like, oh, crap. Yeah. This is a missed tackle machine with 53 snaps in the game. And look at the category, tackling. His lowest score, 29. Missed tackle after missed tackle after missed tackle. And just not good in coverage. Always trailing. So I ain't been talking about Tendo for months. And I got called out last night because Tendo made one play. And I said, Tendo making a play? Oh, he been making plays. Y'all just don't pay attention. And then we start watching them. And every rep after that was just horrible. Just stop. Anyway, let's move on. What else we got? Anything else we want to look at? Coverage versus coverage matchups. Man. We got the difference between matchup. Oh, they got wow. Versus the receiver. Got it. So we kind of shut it. I ain't gonna lie, these are a whole bunch of no names. These are a whole bunch of no names. So I know we sitting here, well, our defense was great. Well, these are a whole bunch of no names. To be fair. Special teams, just take a quick glance. Oh, Channing Tindall made some special teams plays, though. Oh, man. Kickoff return, kickoff coverage, punt return, punt coverage, field goal block. He blocked the field goal? Did Tindall block a field goal? Oh, man, I missed. Oh, man. Yeah, I must have missed that one. Yeah, I definitely must have missed that one. Interesting. All right, y'all give me a second. I need to catch up on these super chats real quick. Because it looked like I might have missed quite a few. Appreciate those who donating to the channel, though. Thank y'all for the love, man. Lancelot said, TD, you see highlights of some of these young QBs today? A lot did well. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even want to talk about it. Because, and there's a reason I don't want to talk about it. Because y'all gonna start calling me negative. Y'all gonna start calling me negative. Y'all gonna start getting mad at me. Nah, now I'm gonna talk about it. See, yeah, I saw some of these young quarterbacks. You see how they coming in the league? How they look with confidence, some of them? If they start out pointers right here, then their trajectory is a lot higher than others. No comment. TD, what are we going to do about our O-line? Watch them. Oh, man. Okay. Watch them. I found this on the web for what are we going to do about it. I see Siri trying to help me out on what we're going to do with our O-line. Man, oh, man. Glenn said, TD, when does McDaniel start playing his 5 offensive line together so they can start working together? He don't even know because he can't get them all healthy at once. Who he even believes should be the starters, he probably can't even get healthy all at once. Don't worry. I'm going to sit back and I'm just going to watch it. That's all we can do is just watch it. We got to watch it to see what happens. Oh, man. It's that simple, man. Nothing more, nothing less. Y'all punch that like button. Let me see here. All right. Let me share screen real quick. Get y'all up on this film. Let's watch a little bit of film. See some of the things that we see. Then let me put this in big screen. Let me add myself to it if I may. Oh boy. All right, I think we're good now. Hopefully y'all can see the screen. Let's do it. This new kickoff rule is interesting. Look at that play right there by number 33. I think that's Realiy, if I'm not mistaken. Right away, Realiy making the play. They're going to give me two angles. Yeah, they're going to give me two angles on all the plays. But watch this gap assignment. Realiy right up the middle. Pause right there. He got a one-on-one and he gets around his guy and beat him and make a play. Right there. Bam. Good job. Really good job. All right, here we go. Defensive side of the ball. 4-man rush. We already got a tackle falling on the ground. Nice tackle for loss. We're going to have to see that behind the line of scrimmage if they're going to show it. Here it is. Nice play. Like, you really got to pay attention to that. I don't even know who that is. That's what's going to throw me off. I don't know these numbers. You see the defensive end on the right side of the ball? Watch the move he put on that on the tackle. Outside, inside, out, in, bam. Disruption. Nice play. Very nice play. All right, we got some of this scheme going here. Fangio. Weaver mixing it up at the end. He bringing the man press at the top, bringing the safety down to cover. But it's zone coverage. And a quick throw split in the zone right here is where they go. Nice execution by Penix. Let me see the pass rush. Anybody get close, cause some pressure? Nope. Clean pocket. And Duke Realiy falling, slipping. All right, we got man press, except in this slot. You got the safety giving a 9-yard cushion, but man press all across the board, single high safety. Usually want to take a shot here when you got single high. See what we get. It turns out to be too high. So disguise the defense early on, giving a single high look. Linebacker stays with the tight end. You got man-to-man across the board. Interesting. Got a dump down underneath if you want. You got the separation here at the bottom. And that's where he goes. Separation at the bottom, incomplete. Good defense running stride for stride. A little too strong on the throw by Penix. Any pass rush on this? Back. Nope. Atlanta O-line held up very well on that for pass rush. Muff the kick and then running backwards. I don't need to see that again. All right, first play. Pistol, man coverage at the top. Well, press at the top. A little bit of cushion at the bottom. Coming downhill to press. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I was waiting on the all 22 on this play. I do not like what Skylar did on this play. Unless it was a one read play where they were going to dump it down no matter what, but I don't like it. I feel like the O-line gave you enough protection to wait this out. Pause right here. You see how he looked left, then looked in the middle of the field at the safety? You just got to let this play develop, and it's a nice big chunk. Watch this. Protection is still good, but now he wants to go in the flat. But it's starting to develop because you got the safety in a bad position here. You see the guy at the bottom of the screen with separation, but there's safety help. But the safety got to decide if he's going to take away the middle or help the outside. But Skylar abandons the whole side of the field and just decides to dump it off. But you got good protection. You can let this go a little longer. You see this? This guy in the middle of the field right here coming across the middle, he's about to clear. And if this safety comes up, you got a wide open receiver on the back end. But this is a rushed play. It's when your quarterback isn't even trying to feel the pressure. He's just trying to hurry up and get rid of the ball. I can't stand that when you do have good protection that you're so conditioned to get rid of it right away. I cannot stand that. Like, real talk. Look at this. It really was going to open up. And we lost yards on the play. He's just looking for a quick guy to get it to. I don't like that. Like, look at the reads here. 1, 2, off. Just off. Yeah, and then the insults of it, it's only a 3-man pass rush. All right, next play, trips to the left tell you that this is zone coverage. The inside guy is uncovered, so it's likely to be zone. You got a safety on him, but that is 15, 16, 17 yard separation. This is clearly zone. Clearly. And good play call to read that, because now you got one-on-one blitz, and 85 just needs to make a play and follow his blocks. And he does a good job doing that. Great play call in that type of coverage. It's the stuff you see pre-snap, and you know you and the receiver should know what to do in this situation. So look at Skylar. And they're communicating. I like that right there. That's a communication. I want you to see Skylar pre-snap. Pause right here. You see Skylar with that hip check? Running back even looking over there, because we're getting a look that we're used to, and everybody should know what to do when you get this look. And Skylar's looking over there. We're getting that look. And look at him still touching the napkin. That's all communication. That's all communication right there. Good job. All right, we got alignment at the bottom press. We got a little cushion, but that's a man. And we got it across the board. You got a man across the board with technically single high. This is single high coverage. It's favored to the strong side of the 3 receivers, but it is single high coverage because this man is accounted for. Unless this linebacker drops out, but he'll be at a disadvantage. So you got man across the board with 1 safety. You want to take a shot deep if you can on the outsides here. Let's see what happens. Skylar taking a shot deep. This is what the defense tells you you're going to do. So you're reading it right, but you don't make a good throw, and the receiver not beating his man. Let's go back to that. This is what quarterbacks see. Hold on, let me go back. This is what quarterbacks see. I got man press across the board, and this is a single high safety. There is no second safety because everybody's committed except this outside linebacker, but he is in a total disadvantage to pick up this guy for him to go back to be the safety. So he has to have him, and he's showing it. So this is clear. Single high safety. Safety has to decide. When the ball is hiked, safety will probably move to the middle of the field, more than likely. Ball is hiked, safety going to the middle. Just not a good connection. Got to have that timing right on that. And that's going to turn into a punt situation. All right, let's get into it. Defensive side of the ball, toss to the left. Ooh, 58 got back there, but just got shoved in the back. Defense smothering. I want to see how 58 got back there so fast. 58 right here. Nobody touched him. All right, here we go. Pause right here. Quick one down in the zone and fumbled. I remember this play. Let's look at it again here. This guy is uncovered right here. Penix can tell you that this is zone coverage, obviously. When you have a guy on the outside, you might be able to attack this seam, especially if the running back comes that way, which he holds him. And good job out of corner out here peeling off, which is Searing Neal, seeing what's happening, knowing he got help on the top end, 46 at the safety position. He could be aggressive, and he was. And he slipped. And he dove forward. That's just hustle, man. Searing Neal making this roster. Searing Neal better make this roster. He got the hustle in him and everything. I love it. Forced the fumble, then dove on it right after. Big boy play. Here we go. Skylar fakes the handoff. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Skylar got to make this play. Even though Skylar runs, it's dangerous. All right, run the ball. Run the ball, I guess. All right, run the ball. It's fine. You know, you want him to float this up towards the 30-yard line, towards the outside, and races to the sideline to go get it. But, yeah, that's fine. Run the ball. It's first down. Get your 5 yards. All right. Next play. 2nd and 5. Toss to the left, cut back. That was a bad exchange, by the way, but it does get a first down. Pistol formation, another handoff, patient running. See, this is what I'm talking about. I want to show y'all this again. Well, we can look at it from the backfield. Watch, he kind of runs into a wall, but he's patient enough to let the other side develop and go. I like that. You're going to run into a wall right there. Nope, let me get outside. Like it. Next play, another pistol, another handoff, blown up. Now we're going to go back to this. Who is getting destroyed on this play? Now we got 7 in the box, and they tight in there too. 7 in the box, and they're tight in there. And the crazy thing is, the strong side got literally, I want y'all to count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 3. Strong side to the left. And we hand it to the left. 71. Who is 71? Is that Lester Cotton? Is it Lester Cotton? And whoever the right guard is, not really sealing his guy, so we got a cutback going. Lester Cotton blew that. Is that Lester Cotton? Hold on, I gotta go back. Who was that? Who is 71? That ain't Lester Cotton. Who is that? Keon Smith, Lord of Jesus. It's a fire. Keon Smith. Oh boy. All right, we got to look at this one too. Let me back this up though. Trips to the right. Let's look at the coverage. All right, so obviously you got the outside and the outside, and you can tell zone coverage. You see no one's on the inside, tight end in the slot. Nobody. He doesn't have a man aligned in the slot on both sides, so it's obvious zone coverage. At least from the look they're giving his zone. Pushing out, still the same. Both insides don't have a man committed. Yep, zone. You got a quick crosser underneath. I don't know the down and distance in this situation. The ball is already gone. Where was he trying to go, though? He got hit. I think he was trying to get that quick crosser over the middle. Let's find out on the other view. Who's tripping on the D-line? You got 4-man rushing, maybe. Yep, you got a 4-man pass rush, and I can tell you now, right here, Keon Smith again, his hands are already losing. He's losing already with his hands, y'all. I need to back this up. Yep. Oh, my gosh, I was right. He already losing with it. He got Skylar Rock. He got Skylar Rock. I want y'all to look at Keon Smith's hands. Number 71 right here. I want you to look at his hands on this. Watch this. Guy gonna just slap his hands out the way. Bam, right on him. It looked good. Now it ain't. Ugh. Let's get it full speed again. He wasn't the only one back there. Now who's the right tackle? Now the right tackle gets beat, but that ain't the person who hit Skylar. 76. But that wasn't the person who hit Skylar 17. We know Keon Smith blew this one. Because Skylar got rocked, but I want to look at the release of the pass. Yeah, he got hit as he threw. And he was trying to fit it right in here to this crosser right here in the middle. Might have been a nice little play. It would have been bang, bang, but it might have been a nice play. Terrible blocking for Keon Smith. And the field goal will move past. Back to the action. Here we are in zone coverage. Corner got outside leverage over here. Fakes the handoff. Cover, is that cover 4? Oh, I'm thinking we got the ball. Nice little outside route here. Got our guy turned around. Will Penix see it? Penix sees it, but couldn't keep the toes in bounds. What happened down there? Who was in coverage? They got their full body turned around. Committed. They committed. Not good. Receiver should have stayed. Well, I get it. You got to look at your feet and plant them inbounds and go out catching it. Got to keep them feet in bounds. And Penix could have a better ball placement on that too. All right, we got man press across the board. This is man coverage across the board. You got single high safety. You got 3 linebackers. This linebacker here checking for this tight end. Middle linebacker aligned with the running back. So you got some man here. And this is my quarterback spy, or looking at the running back if he gets the handoff coming that way. So we got single high here. And we send a blitz. So the middle linebacker rotates over in man coverage. Still man across the board, and we got a spy in the middle. Oh, that was the dime. Yeah, that was the one. But they say he grabbed his face mask. I saw the replay of that. He did grab a face mask. Any pressure by the D-line on this? Nope. Yeah, let's look at this one too. Let's see what happened here. Right? Man coverage, but we're giving some cushion out here. And that's going to leave that out route open. Penix, just bad ball placement. Right there, just bad ball placement. And he already knew where he wanted to go with the ball. He knew what he wanted to attack. Not good ball placement there. All right, here we go. Next play. We got a flag, probably offense. False start on the offense. All right, here we go. Zone coverage, clean pocket, quick sit down guy. You can hit that right away. Nothing else look like is there. Does he want to wait on whatever in the middle? Yep. Oh, good patience, Penix. Very good patience. I got to give it to you on that one. I could have sworn you were going to try to hit the check down right away. This is patience right here. Let me show y'all. Bam. Pause right here. Nothing was open other than this check down, but he already saw Needham was committing to the guy who stopped. So he knew he had the guy, just had to wait on Needham to clear, and Needham clears, and he fires right away. He just looked over there for that read, and he fired right away. Nice. Very tight coverage and nice patience. Going to his second read on that. Watch the reads. Takes the snap, looks right. Pump fake's not there. Comes back, sees this guy, fires. Run play. Single high safety. Maybe handoff. Oh, man. 27 can't be getting ran over like that. You got to take it to him. Don't let him take it to you. But he is undersized. 30, big back. Yeah. Next play. Here come that safety coming downhill. Penix sees it. Handoff. Good defense. I would have checked out of that. Very good job by 56. All right, here we go. Man press across the board. We got this look earlier. Single high safety. You take a shot to the end zone, either side. And that's what he does. Just misses. Underthrown. If he would have put touch on that ball with the right placement, that would have been a touchdown. Long as the receiver didn't drop it. He know where he gonna go, one way or the other. Now, who is that came in unevaded? Duke Realiy? Nope, unblocked. And hurried up and got rid of the ball. Right thought process, just couldn't connect. All right, here we go. Offense. What we got? Oh boy, I went too far. All right, what we got here? Obviously, zone coverage. And we running that wheel. You see how the ball already been snapped? I'm trying to tell y'all about the rule with the false start. You see how the receiver hasn't turned upfield yet? And the ball already snapped? That's how you have to do it for it not to be a false start or illegal. The guy's still in motion in the center, just snapped the ball. Now he's turning up. Skyler play action. Turns around. What I don't like about this, we got two-man route. I told y'all, just like with Tua, anytime you want to take a shot, we always giving that max protection. I got to tell y'all what I don't like about this. I hate to read, number one, because number one, you should have fired the number 85 deep towards the 40, where that number 4 at. That's where you should have fired. What you did is you thought this safety right here was going to be a rob you. So what you did is blindly threw it to a spot where you know your guy would be, not checking for the defense. And he came and he played that. He knew it all the way. And let me tell y'all something. I saw some things in this game from Atlanta that showed you that they know what the Dolphins try to do in the middle of the field. But let me show y'all. This corner's all over it. Anything that in breaks, go to the middle of the field automatically. Don't worry about the double move. You see the safety? I mean, you see this corner? He's not just going to follow him to the middle. He going to break because he know the ball coming. The ball ain't even thrown yet. Look, he already cutting on it. He knows. Teams are going to start doing that. Teams are going to start cutting right to the middle and trying to pick us off. And his arm gets hit again. That's interesting. That's the second time his arm got hit throwing the ball. I didn't even notice that the first time. His arm gets hit as he throws the ball. Yep. He still should have went to 85. All right, here we go. Zone coverage on this one. Nice screen set up here. I thought it was going to be a touchdown. You got a blocker here. You got a lead blocker going to help with him. And it's safety versus running back. Nope. And that's good, even better blocking. The guard choose the right man. Just good execution on that screen. Very good. Number 74 with a heck of decision making and blocking. Right here, that right guard, watch his decisions. Peels that guy, gets out. Instead of helping, goes forward. Very good. Great execution on that. And let's see who gives this up. 97 on the ground. Good thing we bounced it out. Who is that? Is that Campbell? I don't know, 32? Man, who is 32? Whoever 32 is scrappy. Morris. McMorris. He's scrappy. He was looking for the running back. He wasn't waiting on him to come to him. He was looking for him. Bonner be waiting on you. All right, back to pass. Penix wanted to go to this first read. It obviously isn't there, and he throws it anyway. Oh, wait. Hold on. He fooled me. Penix fooled me. He was looking at the one guy and ended up throwing to the other. Let me look at what did he just fooled me? He looking at that guy, and then he just went to the second one right away. That's pretty quick. Watch Penix. He gonna look in this gap over here, not there. Hurry up and swing it over to the tight end. He kind of looked them off the whole time. And I think this is the run up the middle for the touchdown. Oh no. No, that's fade, incomplete. But let me tell y'all something what happened in the trenches. Let me pause right here. I want y'all to pay attention to the center and the left guard. Watch the penetration they get if it was a run play. Just, you see 68? They just bullying their guy. If that was a run, it would have been a touchdown. 68 is bullying whoever the defensive tackle is. And that's probably why they came right back to the run. When they shift this time, see what this O-line, this D-line does. They just created a wall and shifted everybody to the right. They just about to move everybody to the right. This guy, and this guy all going to be pushed out the way to the right. And they O-line looks smaller than ID. Pushed them all. Look at this. Look at this wave. Look at these three guys just creating a wall against four guys. 3 versus 4, and they winning. That can't happen. I don't like that. All right, here we go. Back to the offense. Dang, we're only 17 minutes in. I feel like we already halfway through the game, and we're not even halfway. All right, what we got here? You got a blitz coming off the edge, but they handing it off, and they all over it. Let's see what happened here. Oh, my gosh. Who is this at the right tackle? Y'all see this man over here? Just getting destroyed. 96 already in the backfield. Man, and who is the tight end over here on the ground? Back it up, TD. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is why the run blocker was so putrid. Whoever 76 is and whoever the tight end is, unacceptable. Not 76. Who is this? the tight end. He ain't trying to block. He ain't trying to block no interior lineman. He like, I get a little shoulder rub. Oh, that's just no. Excuse me, number 76 did what he was supposed to do. Whoever this tight end is, that's just atrocious. You scared. You scared. You gave the man a little shoulder lean. No, man, get him off the field. Number 80. Who is number 80? This is a tight end. Scared. Look at this. Gave him the shoulder lean. And then whoever at the tight end at 88 trying to chop, oh my, let me move to my next play before I get mad. Oh, blitz coming. You know, I'm not mad at Skylar on this. Got to give it to him on this. See, this is what you want Tua to do a lot more of. Watch this. Pause. See the blitz coming? Y'all see the blitz coming? And you got a tight end right here. His job, when that blitz come, you go here, sit down, give the quarterback a quick outlet because he may not, the protection is not aligned to pick him up potentially. So therefore, just in case the quarterback getting the pressure and the play can't develop, dump it off quick, hot. And what happens? The tight end reads it, turn around, because that's what the play calls for in that situation. Quick dump down right there. And that's what Skylar does. It was in tight coverage, but he's doing what the assignment says to do. And good job fitting that in there because that was tight. All right, we got more zone coverage. We got the slot right here uncovered. We got the tight end right here uncovered. Safety peeking down on him. This might be another single high situation. Well, maybe not. You got this safety peeking on him, but you got a middle roamer. This is where you hope that, you know, the tight end veers outside and this guy goes over the top, veer out. These guys pull it. I don't know what the play call is, but we got an empty backfield and it looks like opportunity here. Now this guy's creeping over here, so he might be committing. And this guy here, you got to call his bluff. Ain't no way he rushing. That's why the receiver, see, all of this is predetermined. This receiver is staring at him because depending on what he does determines what he does. If he commits to the rush, this receiver inside, sit down. If he backs out, run your play as normal. That's what's happening right here. Same thing with this receiver. He's trying to see, what am I going to get from this guy so I can give Skylar an outlet or run the play. Look, he backed out. He backs out. So receiver knows, run the play. That's why Skylar held it. Instead of hiking the ball because they saw what they saw, he backed out. Skylar didn't run the play. Let's readjust. You see he backed out. Now let's go back to norm. Nice. You know, and they called that. That's the pre-snap communication is happening, and we may not even notice it. Did I go forward by mistake? Yeah, let me go back. Pre-snap communication is happening right here, and we may not even notice. Right there, Skylar holds it up. He looks to the right. And basically, they know his zone coverage because he's not aligned. This guy, sit down on the outside so that you keep him underneath too. The assignment of the defense right here is to have their zone. So if this guy runs in, shade outside, so he has to stay, and we take that strike over the top. Because he can't go over there yet until he knows what this guy is going to do. So he's held here the entire time. So they're going to work this right side. They're going to work this right side up at the top of the screen. This is already determined. He's going to sit down on the outside, round your route outside at the top. And if he follows deep, hit the out route. If he stays down, hurry up and hit the sideline. Giving options. Pause right there. He wants to follow, but he see 85 is coming outside, so now he's stuck. And Skylar's going to wait for him to clear, and he fires right when he stays flat-footed. Fires the ball. Great job by Skylar, and great job with the receivers following their assignments in this situation. This was clearly depending on what the defense was doing. Very good job reading that by Skylar. Got to give him credit for that. Here goes that look again. Spread out. Skylar sees that pressure coming. It backs out. Skylar holds it up. Working it. Very good job. Yeah, it's the tight end, but Skylar sent them in motion, flexed them out as the wide out. Once again, another play where you literally have unguarded receiver right here. This is a dangerous situation for the defense. I don't know what this play is, but if I'm Skylar Thompson, this should be a communication. Once again, this should be a clear communication where this guy needs to come up and come outside. This should be the same action if he understands how this play is, unless somebody back out. Nobody back. Well, he's backing out, but you still got him, in my opinion. And he did it again. But he took the wrong read. See, Skylar messed it up this time. He was supposed to do it again. They gave you the same look. And all you had to do is do it again, and you got a touchdown. Skylar screwed this one up. Same situation. And I'm going to tell y'all what, this one's even worse. This receiver needs to come up and go to the outside, forcing this corner to stay down, and he did. Skylar got to shoot that ball to the sideline just like the last play, and he didn't. This is a touchdown. Watch how the receiver reacts. Pause. He did the same thing. Skylar gun happy, thinking that the corner's following this time. Oh, they're going to learn their lesson from the last play, so this time I'm going to take the underneath. No, you were patient last time and waited it out. This time you didn't. You fire that bullet to the sideline, you got a 15-yard gain or maybe even a touchdown if he fast enough. Skylar blew it. Look at the receiver with his hand up. Like, no, you blew it, Skylar. Exactly. They gave him they didn't give him the exact same look, because this time it didn't look like you. Remember, the linebacker backed out in coverage last time, but it's still the same principle. You get that look, the inside receiver goes about 5 yards and cuts outside to try to force the corner to stay underneath because it's zone, and then you fire to the sideline. Skylar lost patience on this one, and he was guessing. Because he thought, I got him with it last time. This time they're going to follow that route. Stop guessing and wait to see what they do. Y'all, it's the exact same play. It's the same play for our offense. Because the underneath guy, I'm going to prove it to y'all. Y'all see this guy down here at the 20? Wide open, coming across on the back end? Watch this. I'm going to go to the play before. Man, come on now. Don't take too long to load on me. All right, it's working now. Here we go. Watch this. Pause. You see the seam? You see the receiver on the go and the receiver on the seam and the running back coming across on the back end? And then the same action on the top and the same action over the top. We ran the exact same play twice. I want you to look at the bottom of the screen because we already know at the top of the screen it's the exact same routes. But look at the bottom of the screen. You got the seam route, you got the other receiver going, and then you got the outside coming across underneath. Now watch, we're gonna go back to the second play that Skylar missed this time. Here we go. Different look. Actually, it's the same play, wrinkle. Look at this. Seam, receiver going out, tight end coming back across. It's the same play, but a different wrinkle in formation. So you could tell Mike McDaniel's working on some of the same stuff, but in different looks, different formations. In essence, this is the exact same. Guy going up the seam, guy on the outside, tight end coming out and coming back across underneath. It's actually a different formation, though, but the exact same play. Skylar screwed this one. This is a touchdown, if you ask me. Yeah, I agree. This is coachable for Skylar. He did a great job on the play before this. This time he had already decided instead of letting what's happening during the play decide. And this is why I tell y'all, it don't be anticipation. They be throwing the ball where they think it's going to be open. Let the play come to you. Read the field. Again, now look at this. You got an uncovered guy, the third one in the slide. This is totally different, by the way. But I'm going to tell you what, see, stuff like this, based off of the defense Atlanta been running, you can kill them with the same thing all day. You see the middle receiver here? If he runs a 5-yard out, this guy goes on the go, and the tight end go up the seam. If it's zone coverage, it might be man, but if it switches to zone coverage, you got a receiver open towards the end zone because the safety's being held by the seam. If it's zone, but if it's man, then this tight end is going to be interesting how they work that. That needs to be an out. Let me see what this is. It's zone coverage. No. Let's see here. It's zone coverage. I think it's match. Good read on that on the opposite side. It's so much in the game. Like if you know how to like reroute your receivers and stuff, you can manipulate plays based off of the defense and you'll be able to find somebody open. Skylar had some opportunities that he just missed. All right, we're going to run this one here. One to the right, one to the left. We got a lot of cushion, but we're going to hand the ball off. Good patient running. Few yards there on the cutback. All right, Skylar, shotgun. Clears it out, trips to the right. This is man coverage. Oh, yeah, I hated that one, Jeff Wilson. Just terrible. All right, I think this is the touchdown right here. And this is going to be like an illegal pick. This is a legal pick. The receiver did this one all the way. The receiver ran inside and then made his route outside to ride number 40 from being able to get to Wilson. Very good job. That touchdown is not possible without the blocking of 83. Who is 83, the receiver out there? This play is not possible without 83. He made that touchdown. As much as Jeff Wilson caught it and went in and Skylar made a little easy pass, this touchdown is straight. Look at that. You see that? He didn't go and run into the man. He ran over in front of him and then traveled with him like he was on his own route. I want to show y'all that from the beginning in the sky view. Y'all got to see this. Watch this. I want you to look at 83. This shows you the commitment to making this play happen. He didn't run straight up and go out. He ran inside two in front of him, then went out so that it wasn't illegal, as if it was his route. Watch this. Bam. You see how he made that step in and then said, nope, let me get in front. Now let me run my route. That should slow him down enough. Good job. That's all on 83. That's all on 83. He made that play. I don't remember who 83 is. Y'all know me. I don't know their number till they make the roster. Washington, cool. Cool. Anyway, man, I'm gonna call it right there. I done done enough. I'm gonna call it right there. Yeah. You gonna call it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Just wanted to hang out with y'all for a little bit. Had a long day, man. The guy we just drafted, I know. I know his name, but I didn't know what number he was because I don't care about learning numbers until they make the roster. You going to training camp tomorrow? No, I'm not going tomorrow. I'm still debating if I want to go Wednesday and Thursday because there's a joint practice on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It's the first week of school for the kids, and then I got to get my daughter up to college. So I actually originally I scheduled to be down there this whole time. I would have never have come home. Like I was supposed to be gone the whole time, and then funerals and all type of stuff, change things up. So I got to decide if I want to go through the whole rental car process again and do all that stuff all over again. But yeah, I'll see. I'll take it one day at a time. We'll see. What I don't like is when we have what I'm learning is this. When you have joint practices, McDaniel don't need to play the starters. He saw them for 2 days versus the starters. That was one of the incentives of saying, I don't need to dress them and play them. I saw them for 2 days, mano y mano. So it's only one practice that's joint, if I'm not mistaken, next week. So I'm wondering if that's going to be enough for him or not. So we'll see. But I'll keep you posted on it. Again, thank y'all for your love, your support. Thank you for everybody that sent prayers my way. I know some of y'all have sent some love via the Cash App. Just thank you to every single one of you guys. I appreciate it. It's always love. Y'all take care. I'm gonna get me some rest, man. Kick back and just relax. And yeah, we'll see. So who works with the twos in training camp? TD, is it White or Skylar? I'm gonna be honest. In practice, Skylar's been getting more looks than White. I think they're trying to see if Skylar can become the guy, and they're giving him every opportunity. So if he doesn't, he's ending. This is his last year. If he doesn't, he has to finish camp strong. He didn't have his best day out there, but you know what? Good thing for him. He was still better than Mike White. All right. Super chats. Did I miss some? For some reason, StreamYards didn't show me my banner of super chats. Usually I have a category that it shows me, so it makes it easier. And for some reason, it didn't show me this time. So I got to find them if I missed them. Tyndall had a concussion from hitting his helmet so many times. That is why he had a low grade. Is that real? Something that I don't know? Did Tyndall have a concussion for real? Did he actually? Is that confirmed? Is something going on? Did he have a concussion that I don't know about? Let me know. Hit me up in the chat, in the private chat, Glenn. You know where to hit me up because I ain't heard nothing about that. Aaron Brewer, they said week to week. We'll see. Joke. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. I'll see you soon. Peace.